One, two, three, 1, 2, 3. ID sample. Welcome back to Miami, where the sun hits hard, the colors hit louder, and the World Racing League is ready to ignite on the streets of South Florida. We arrive at a crucial point in the season, and the championship fight is heating up fast. By the side of the driver standings at the top, the driver everyone is chasing, FB, sitting in P1 with 98 points, a commanding lead built on raw pace and relentless consistency. Behind him, the pressure is building. B plays holding P2 with 70 points, stepping up as a serious threat to the throne. And right on his heels, Guimo in P3 with 68 points, just 2 points back, ready to pounce on Miami's heat. By the side of the team championship, Red Bull continued their season of domination P1 with 174 points, the benchmark of performance. But Williams in second with 85 points refused to back down, fighting and grit and execution will try to catch Red Bull dominance. Also Haas in third with 55 points keeps surprising, proving their pace is no fluke. Stakes are rising, the battles are tightening, and Miami's fast-flowing layout is ready to shake the championship picture once again. The crowd is loud and pressure is real, the lights are coming on. This is Miami, this is World Racing League, and the quali starts right now. So, we're back here, friends. We're gonna see this amazing race of the World Racing Championship. Quite, how to say it? I'm quite excited about this race. Maybe we can see something interesting. Maybe we can see something that that can actually stun us. So for now, let's just watch the short quali. By the time right now Guimo is gonna get out, chasing those Saubers on the outlap. So let's just check it out and see how the quali ends up. By my side, is the first time I watch this league, so I don't have a favorite driver. I don't know the pace of each driver, so I would try to be the most impartial, right, with the teams and the drivers. So I can't tell which driver would the pole. Maybe with the information I've seen with previous races, could be FP or even Guimo. But I really don't know. I guess we would just have to see how the drivers develop and do the laps in the quali. If they do good laps in the qualifying session, I believe they will have a good pace in the main race. So let's just check it out. Right now I'm just looking at Kelvin, which is gonna start his first lap of this qualifying of the Miami Grand Prix. So yeah, let's just take a look and see how it goes. So there he goes, Kelvin, starting sector 1, turn 1. Takes it very well. The car flows with the air. Goes through the chicane. Does it also pretty decent. His teammate is also following. And let's see if he's gonna do a good sector 1. And he does a good sector 1. He paints it with purple. So it's actually a quite consistent lap. Let's see sector 2. And the sector 2, that chicane, he does it pretty decent. Now he goes to the main straight. He does a purple sector with his teammate also doing a purple sector. Crazy fast laps from Sauber. Also Guimo is there with his Red Bull. And FP will be following right beside of him. But right now, the first lap of the Kick Sauber of Kelvin will be done. So let's see which will be the time he will set. He sets 1:32.378. Oh, and 1:27.792 by F1 Superstar with that Kick Sauber. Right now he's in pole position temporarily. And Guimo takes the pole position with a 1:26.829. Let's see if maybe some driver can take the fast lap from him. So there he goes, the Alpine of Cheyenne. Maybe he can take the first lap, and I don't think he will because he don't have enough pace. But there he goes, FP with a very decent lap actually, and he's gonna set a 1:26.921. Very very close to Guimo. Actually, let's see what's the difference. It was less than 100 milliseconds. It was like 0092. And the Aston Martin driver, Dijon, also did a nice lap, just 122 milliseconds behind of Guimo. By the time we also see the McLaren driver Peach doing a nice lap, and I don't think Crazy Hartler will finish his lap actually. Maybe he's gonna go and pit. I think he's gonna try it again. I think this is the good lap. Anyways, let's check Amadeus, the only Ferrari we have today. He will start his lap right now. He's in the out lap, so let's check it out. He does a nice turn. Let's see if he paints the sector 1 on purple. So that's actually pretty good. But let's see how it's gonna end. We have a McLaren right in front of him. He's gonna let him pass. Nice, nice sportsmanship by the side of the McLaren. And Amadeus actually is doing a pretty decent lap time, I would say. He's gonna go on the straight, and he touches a little bit the wall. I don't think he got a puncture either, so no issues with that. Also, the Williams is gonna let him through. Nice sportsmanship by the side of the Williams driver and the McLaren driver. So there he goes, Amadeus. I don't believe he's gonna do a lap near Guimo or FP, but I believe he can sneak himself on P5 maybe. Yeah, he sneaks himself on P5. Anyways, let's see the Aston Martin lap and Williams driver lap, which they're doing both the fast lap very very close to each other, and this can be. Oh, we have an incident. The Aston Martin driver just drove into the wall. I don't know if he has any damage at all. Maybe his front wing was damaged, and yes, he has. He's oh, and to the wall again, the Aston Martin driver. Yeah, I think he has also damage into the in the downside of the car. So I think he has to pit and just fix those damages and try the lap again. By the time B place is gonna pass through the racing line, and he sneaks himself into P5, making a better lap than the Ferrari driver we had, Amadeus. So pretty decent. I don't understand why the. Oh, okay, so he's pitting, and there goes the Mercedes driver, Niklas. He's gonna try. I'm gonna call him Nicholas now, not with the B, because it sounds it's a little bit odd to say that. So Niklas is gonna go with. Oh, careful with that slip, and he is gonna go down the straight. He's gonna open the DRS, and I think he's gonna try to take some good air from some slipstream from the Ferrari, which can help him to improve his lap. But moving on straight, I don't know, by my own preference, I don't usually move on straights because you lose a lot of grip and you lose momentum and also an overall maximum speed. So I don't know if that was the right decision for the Mercedes driver. Anyways, Wirth is gonna go on his fast lap as soon as he finishes the out lap. So I guess we will see nice battles in the race because I see quite near times. So yeah. Alright, so right now we're just spectating the pole sitter, temporarily pole sitter right now. He just lets through the. No, he's not gonna let through the kick Saba. So Guimo. Oh, actually, Guimo has the fastest lap. So I guess FP will try to sneak into the P1 with all his efforts. I don't think he likes the P2 quite much, right? So I guess we will see a nice fight, right, between Guimo and FP. And FP does the fastest lap, as I said. As I said, he wants to sneak in the P1. He takes the pole seat from Guimo's hands, but also Guimo is improving his old lap, so maybe Guimo can sneak the P1 again. He can steal it maybe. So would just be quite bored to see it, and he does not do it for 0.015 seconds. That's less than a blink of an eye. I think FP and Guimo have the same race pace actually, and it's gonna be actually quite of a fight between the Red Bull drivers this race. Anyways, we have 6 minutes of qualifying left. Gingy, the driver for Aston Martin, didn't qualify yet, so I think he should just get out of the garage maybe and try to set a fast lap. By the time the kick Sauber from Kelvin is improving his lap time, so but I don't know why this kick Sauber goes actually so slow compared with the other times. Maybe it was the setup. He didn't choose this correct setup for the race, or maybe it's Sauber's underperformance. I don't know yet. I don't know if this league is realistic or if on same for all cars, equal performance. So I think it's an equal performance anyways, because Williams on P3 is actually kind of crazy if it wasn't. Anyways, there goes Kelvin. He should be on. It goes so slow because in 1 minute he should already have done this chicane. I guess he will do a 130. Yeah, he's gonna do a 138 or some. I don't think he's gonna do a quite a good of a good time. Anyways, Niklas is fighting for the P10 right now. By the time we see the McLaren driver with the soft, and Gingy is still in pits. I don't know. I don't know why. Dijon is gonna just go inside the garage, maybe try to set. Oh, we have a caution in sector 2. I think is Amadeus is going like. Oh, he invalidated the lap, so he's just going slow. And there we have Nicholas and Cheyenne. And I don't know if Nicholas actually wants to do this, because he's actually giving slipstream to Cheyenne, making the Alpine faster. So maybe he can actually maybe put himself into P9. But there goes Nicholas, and he'll put himself into P7, and Cheyenne goes into P7. and Nicholas will go into P8. I told you that slipstream would actually help the Alpine instead of the Mercedes, so maybe he should have got out of the way by my criteria. But anyways, I think every driver has his way of driving, and we're not going to judge the decisions in track. So yeah, we'll just see how the race goes. Less than 3 minutes for this qualifying session, and I believe the drivers have only 2 laps left of trying to improve the times. And also with the Williams driver, with Virt, he's actually making some quite good times. Crazy times, actually. It was caution again. Amadeus is going too slow in this straight. I don't know why. I don't understand it. Why always he's going too slow in this straight? Maybe he's trying to make some gap between the drivers in front of him, in order to have some gap of doing the fast lap. What was that unsafe release from McLaren? That was actually crazy. And Kelvin is just gonna retire. Oh, Kelvin is retiring, but not because of. He just DNF'd, I think. Oh no, he retired a car in track, so it's another DNF. So Veer is gonna try his last lap. Oh, I think he's gonna wait. I think the Williams are gonna do the game of the slipstream, and they are gonna help each other in this qualifying session. And I think Vert is gonna help he's gonna help B place to get into a better position in this qualifying, maybe over Crazy Hudler. And I don't think so, because Vert is actually pushing the throttle. He's quite far from B place. Oh no, he's slowing down. He's slowing down. And now he's starting to put the throttle up. And B place is also slowing down. Now I think they were gonna play with the slipstream. So there it goes. Last lap for many drivers. Last opportunity to improve the times. FP just invalidated his lap. I think you're gonna stay there, mate. And Guimo actually did not improve. He's not improving his times. It's actually going a little bit slower. Oh, and I think Vert had an issue with the car, because he's going slower, yeah. By the side of B place, is actually improving his lap. Maybe if Vert helps him, he could sneak into the P4, even P3. And yes, they are playing with the slipstream. B place is actually improving his laps. Red have to let him pass. You have to let your teammate pass, man. And he lets him pass. He just played with his slipstream there. Nice teamwork by the side of Williams. And we will see in which place B place will start on the grid. And he starts on pole position, taking away FP's pole on the last lap, thanks to the slipstream of his teammate. Magnificent work from the Alpine team. Alpine Williams team. Magnificent work. And also by the Alpine team, actually, they got a P7. Quite solid. and he just took the pole from FP in the last lap, but also thanks to his teammate. So I think maybe uh, in the race he should uh, maybe pay it back to Vert. If Vert has a better pace, just let him through. But hey, right now our poleman is B place, so anything can happen. And the grid will be this one. B place will sit on pole position, taking it away from FP at last lap with a narrow gap of 0.028. Guimo, the second driver of Red Bull, would be sitting on third position with 0.043. And the other position would be Vert, Crazy, Degen, Cheyenne, Peach, Nicholas, Amadeus, F1 Superstar, Kelvin, and Gingy was sat on 13th position because he didn't even set a lap for Aston Martin team. Maybe he had a quali ban and I don't know, but yeah. We'll just see the race, see how it goes, and let's see, because actually I think it can be a fight between. Oh, and it's gonna be wet. Oh, I like when they are wet. The races I mean. The races I mean. Not another things, guys. Well, maybe another thing, yeah. Uh, but yeah, the race is gonna start. Let's stop with the bullshit. So yeah, let's just see how the race goes, and let's see when it's actually gonna start. Okay, so there we go. This is the formation lap. Okay, so we have the formation lap here. It's gonna. I think it's an Inters. Yeah, it is an Inters. There goes B place. He's gonna lead right now the formation lap. Let's see if King is actually there, or he's. Yeah, he is there. Ooh, almost. We had the race incident between Guimo and Vert. So the grid is gonna set up right now. Just after this main straight, they're just gonna warm up their tires. And right now, the grid is gonna set up. We will see if B place can actually put the car in a good place. Oh, Kelvin and Gwingy are disqualified from the formation lap. Kind of weird. To reset it into their positions, and Guimo manages to place well the car. Kinda good. Weird placement for Guimo. And I believe all of them are set up. Yeah. So let's see. And there it goes. The lights will start to come. The race is gonna start. Miami Grand Prix is gonna start, and the Miami Grand Prix is underway. There goes B-Place trying to defend his P1 from FP, but FP goes through the inside. There's a little touch, but it's actually clean. B-Place manages to stay in that first position. Vert manages also to overtake Guimo, and it's right now a crazy start. Be careful with FP because he's really close to that Williams from B-Place, and he actually manages to snatch the P1 from him, but he goes around the outside. B-Place manages to take it back, but FP does. It's actually a nice overtake. He has it quite cold. So right now Guimo lost the position, Vert gained 1, and FP gained his P1. And also Vert is gonna overtake B-Place. I think that was the and Amadeus just left the session. Maybe he lost connection, kind of sort. So there we see FP, which is getting closer to Verth and giving him slipstream. And maybe we can try to see an attempt of an overtake here, but I don't think it will happen, at least not in this straight. Verth gets actually very close. Just 300 milliseconds fast lap for FP, but there goes Verth, very close actually. And B-Place and Guimo are starting to fall back. With 1 second. And FP is feeling the pressure of that Williams, which gets closer and closer with every single corner. This is actually brilliant. I think FP is faster in Sector 1 though than Verth. And I think Verth is just faster in Sector 2 and 3. Maybe because of that slipstream. But anyways, I don't think the rain will go out soon. So let's just check if he can actually catch FP. Because FP right now is getting away from both of the Williams. Also, Guimo is falling back. It's being persecuted by the driver from McLaren, Crazy Howdler. And did I saw a cone go out? Yeah, I did. So maybe we can see an overtake, but from the side of the McLaren driver to Guimo. He's actually getting closer and closer. We can see a nice dive bomb here. And there goes the McLaren from Crazy. He tries to defend the inside. And he won't be able to pass Guimo, or at least not in this straight. But he stays close, and Verth gets 3-second time penalty from multiple warnings of getting outside the track. We're now on lap 3, and we will see how the race keeps going. Anyways, Guimo is having trouble with that McLaren behind of him, because actually, and Amadeus have also 3-second penalty. This will be actually kind of bad. The Saubers fall pretty far back. I don't understand why or what's the reason. And also Gingy is actually quite back also. By now, we will see if Crazy can actually get closer. Shan gets 3-second penalty. The Alpine driver will get the 3-second penalty, and be careful with Crazy Howdler because he can try and overtake right here in this left turn. And they're now wheel to wheel with Guimo braking late, and they're now very close to each other. Guimo will defend and gets kind of nice pace. And let's see if Crazy Howdler can try to overtake Guimo in this straight. He tried it the last lap, and now he has second chance, but I don't think he will because he's actually getting further back. So FP gets the fastest lap again, and Dijon manages to overtake Cheyenne. Be careful with Crazy Hudler because he's actually getting very, very close to Guimo. Probably. Oh, Shen tries to take his position back, but Dijon would just snatch him again from him. And Crazy Hudler is just trying to stick right into Guimo so he can get that slipstream into the main straights. So let's just see if he can actually get closer, get a better grip in this exit, and he does. And he doesn't. He hasn't. He's actually getting far away from Guimo. Kelvin, he's gonna have 3 seconds time penalty. And there goes FP with no issues, no problem. He's just leading the race. Like basically, he's doing a Max Verstappen kind of performance. So, yeah, no issues for him. By the side of the Williams drivers, they're still holding up there. Or in the podium, and Guimo will try to catch them, but with that McLaren right behind of him, it's going to be kind of difficult to stay there. Oh, it's a little touch between Nicholas and Amadeus. They're going like wheel to wheel. What is Amadeus doing? He defended position twice. You cannot do that in a straight, mate. You can only move once. And he's actually being kind of aggressive. And to be honest, you deserve that, mate. To be honest. We're just 2 positions. And Nicholas just dropped out to P10. 2 positions lost. Crazy Hudler is getting actually closer to that Red Bull. We're not seeing the on board of how close actually the gap between them is. If he gets a nice exit, he could catch him, but I don't know why. I think maybe Guimo is using battery, which he's using. We can see it on his wheel. He's actually using all of his battery in the main straights to keep Hudler behind of him. But I don't think this will work because Hudler will have the chance of just use the battery when he doesn't have any. Like right now, he uses battery to get closer to Guimo. Guimo also uses all of his battery, and he's gonna defend the inside, but I think, yeah, the McLaren driver finally will overtake Guimo or not. Fast lap for FP, and the McLaren driver is wheel to wheel with Guimo. It's gonna be an intense fight here between those two, and finally overtakes Guimo after a very, very nice fight, which they had for almost 4 laps since lap 2. Right now, Guimo have to get close to have McLaren and maybe take his position back. At the side of FP, he's just a chill guy. He's just like leading the race, doing his things. So not quite a surprise for our for leader of the driver standings. By the time Crazy Hudler is actually getting closer to the Williams of B place. And maybe he can try an overtake. He's far away, but he's using the ERS as well. No, but B place, he didn't use any battery. Again, FP does a fast lap. This man just doesn't. Can this man do a lap without setting a fast lap? Because I don't know. I don't understand how he does it actually. Oh, thank you, Crazy Hodler. Thank you. That McLaren driver just needs the fast lap from FP. He was doing way too many, right? So there goes the fight between B Plays and Crazy Hotler. They're just 400 milliseconds away. And he can try it on this main straight, which I think he will do. No, he manages to get B Plays nervous and probably will end up catching him in this straight. And Kelvin gets another 3 seconds penalty for getting outside of the track multiple times. Nah, he will catch him. He'll catch him. So there he goes. Oh, but the Williams driver is using the ERS too. And Crazy Hotler doesn't have any ERS. So he won't catch him actually. And from FP does the fast lap again. But I think Crazy Hotler might snatch it, might snitch it again from him or not. No, he doesn't. And I kind of believe the circuit is actually getting drier, not as wet as it was before. Maybe we could see a set of dry rubber. Maybe for a medium or hard tire. Actually, yes, you can see the track getting drier in some outside of the racing line. Peach is gonna be penalized with 3 seconds penalty. So yeah, we'll see if we can actually have a dry race. Oh, and actually, Kelvin is gonna put the hards. He pitted for hards, and maybe this can be a nice strategy, but I think it's too early for pitting for hard tires. Actually, maybe if he does the dry racing line, he actually could manage to snatch some seconds from the rest of the drivers. And Verhood sets the fastest lap. Oh, FP is just sliding. He's like aquaplaning some sort of. 21 laps to go now. We have Kelvin, which did actually his stop. He's the only driver who stopped. By the time B plays, he's actually having a very good defense between Crazy Hudler and Vert, because he's actually being like defense for the P2 of his companion, right? Because he have that 3 second time penalty. So yeah, it won't be easy. And actually, Crazy Hotler manages to overtake B plays with a nice movement. He'll go into the podium. And now B plays have to know how to play his cards in order to stay calm and take that pre-3 back. By the time, I think it was a bad strategy from the Kick Sauber team putting that hard tire. He's going way too slow when not on a dry condition. He's actually very, very wet. And he's just bumping with every wall. He just cuts from the chicane. Nah, this is impossible. Oh, and he's doubled by FP. No, see the braking. It's it's very difficult to drive in with these tires. He will have to stop and put in intermediate tires. He stays out. Why? I don't understand the Sauber driver with the hard tires. And we will see the first pits. Vertebot will put hard tires. Oh, and Dijon's gonna have 10-second penalty. Hard tires for Guimo. Unless Dijon is gonna pit, he's gonna put hard tires also. And Sheehan, Niklas also 10-second penalty. Hard tires for Sheehan. Oh no, actually Niklas puts the medium tires. Let's see any other pit. And we'd have no more pits for the moment. But are these real conditions for hard tires? Because I still see rain. And Amadeus overtakes Peach. But Peach is actually gonna try to fight back. But Amadeus will have... Oh, be careful with Peach! And he does overtake in the chicane! Magnificent overtake from the side of Peach. And I don't know when FP is actually... Ooh, F1 Superstar is gonna be given 3-second penalty for that incident. So right now, the only people who has to stop is Peach, Amadeus, Crazy Hotler, and FP are race leader. So I don't know when will they do it, or when actually B plays is gonna pit. Maybe he won't because of the rainy conditions. Oh, DRS was enabled. That means it was quite of a good strategy from the Kick Sauber team, putting those tires the first time, those hard tires. And we gotta be careful because I don't know what happened to Shan. And FP is going to pit. Let's see the pit stop from the Red Bull team. And he's gonna set hot tires. Also, Crazy Hotler is going to pit. He will set hot tires also. And then we gonna see Firth the bot. No, actually, B play is pitting for hard ties also. So yeah, it's a dry race now with hard tires. We will see this race till the end of the. Maybe we will see this till the end of the race. A dry race. So yeah, let's just check it out and see how it goes. Right now, I think the most important battle we can see it's between Peach and Amadeus Viking. They're very close to each other. Maybe a DRS will open sooner or after. And there it goes. It opens the DRS. Actually, getting very, very close to Peach, which surprises me. How effective the DRS is in these kind of situations. Vertibot's at the fastest lap right now. DRS open for Amadeus Viking. He can try and overtake here, but I don't think he will. He's too far away. Gingy, 3 seconds for corner cutting. And be careful with Nicholas, because he's gonna overtake Amadeus Viking. They're wheel to wheel, very close to each other, and he does the overtake with those medium tires. And climbing up positions into the race. But I think Niklas is gonna lose his position soon after, because there goes Amadeus with the DRS, which is gonna overtake Niklas from the outside. And he takes the stickers out of that silver arrow from Mercedes. And FP, as always, we're used to, so that's the fastest lap. Yeah, FP, you can slow down, maybe show us 2-3 battles if you want. Oh, well, also be careful with Crazy Hutler, because he's actually getting closer, setting fastest laps. And FP can feel the fear of getting overtook by the McLaren, by the Papaya team, Bruce. Oh, and if we say pit stop from Kick Sauber, he's gonna put softs. Bad decision. Very, very bad decision for the Kick Sauber team. Softs with almost 15 laps to go. It's 14 laps to go. It's just too bad. He's gonna lose a lot of time with that pit stop, and the softs are not gonna take it to the end of the race. So let's see actually which are the fastest laps. Well, the 131, 131.44. Oh, who was that? It's actually Gingy. He won into the wall. And FP does the fastest lap. As always. So, yeah. I believe we have a fight between B-Plays and Guimo, and B-Plays is actually trying to catch Crazy Hutler in order to overtake him. I would like to see a double Williams podium, but with Guimo behind, it's gonna be a little bit of difficult. Yes, no, he's actually gets a better exit. With the ERS and the DRS, B-Plays is cooked. He tries to defend, but it's impossible defending that. Sorry to say that, mate. So Guimo overtakes B-Plays, taking his place. And we will see if the Williams driver manages to respond his action by overtaking him again. There goes FP. No issues, no trouble. He's just living his life. And we have an overtake from Kick Sauber to Viking. But Viking is gonna overtake him again through the inside. That was a quite clean overtake. Really clean. I liked it. And B-Plays is actually 1 second, no, not even 1 second, 600 milliseconds close to Guimo, which gives him DRS in this trade. And let's see if he manages to overtake with, which I think he doesn't want to overtake. I think he want to overtake him on the main straight. I mean, I was thinking 3 seconds more for him. And Guimo right now, what he has to do is just get B-Plays out of the 1 second section, which he has the arrest, but no, B-Play is gonna, it's impossible. It's gonna ERS for Guimo too, but B-Plays, he has the arrest, and he will be overtook, or he won't, because he's gonna defend it, and Guimo tries to defend it, but B-Plays finally ends up overtaking. And Nicholas is gonna be DNF. What happened with those two? I don't understand what happened. Maybe I will check the general chat. Maybe I can understand what happened. I don't know if I can tag him in any way. So Mercedes is out of the session. DNF for Nicholas. DNF for the whole team. We don't have another silver arrow here in the circuit, so that's it for the team in this race. And Guimo manages to overtake B-Plays thanks to the DRS. And Amadeus Viking retires from the session. DNF for him. And there he goes into the wall. The Ferrari driver gets into the wall. Drive through for Gingy. And FP is he's gonna pit. I don't know why he's pitting. He's gonna put hard tires again. And Verdi's gonna pit also. What's happening? I don't understand. Wait, they pit 2 times. Crazy Hardly, I was also gonna pit. He's gonna put medium tires. And Crazy Hardler puts hard tires again. I quite don't understand why. Medium tires for B-Plays. No, for Guimo, sorry. And B-Plays will have medium tires also. And a new aileron. A new front wing for B-Plays, which actually gets him far back from Guimo. Peach manages to overtake. Didn't have the drive-through, so he has to do this. He's obligated to, right? And Cheyenne mounts the hot tires. Oh, and Veer is actually very, very close to FP. There's a safety car. That was the reason why they all pitted. They pitted for fresh tires. You have a safety car with only 10 laps left of this Miami Grand Prix. I think it was because of the Nicholas and Amadeus DNFs. So right now, FP is leading the pack. Kingi has his drive-through, and after the safety car ends, he'll have to do it if he wants actually to have another call in this race. So yeah, we will just have this safety car, which Guimo is gonna overtake Crazy Hodler. I don't understand why he overtook him on the safety car. Weird. Oh, Crazy Hodler. What's happening between Guimo and Crazy Hodler? I don't quite understand what are they doing. But anyways, let's see if this safety car will end up soon. We hope so. The Alpine and that Sauber have to get closer to the pack, so I guess we will have just to wait. Now officially we have 10 laps to go, so we'll see how it goes. Crazy Hustler takes position back from Guimo. I don't know what's happening between those two. Why are they trying to overtake each other under a safety car? Kelvin, 3 seconds, multiple warnings, time penalty for him. Let's see if the safety car will actually finish soon or after. Oh! FP goes into the wall. And safety car in this lap. Safety car in this lap. We're taking back the race. Only 9 laps to go. With all the pack there. So we'll see when it's actually FP. Going to take the race speed back again. He goes slow. Not yet, not yet. There! We go back to racing speed. And there goes Dingy for his drive-through. Crazy Hutler manages to take Guimo's position, but Guimo's also there. We have also B plays into the call. We're gonna see a fight between these three drivers, and until the DRS is enabled again, will be a battle of drag and ERS. Also, Pitch is there trying to overtake B plays, and Dijon, the Aston Martin driver, will be there also too. By the time Wirth has to stay into the DRS zone if he wants to catch FP, because FP showed an incredible performance lately, and also we're gonna see how Wirth tries to snatch the P1 from FP, which he does, and now we have a Williams leading the race with FP in the back without DRS. Not enabled just yet. I think in this next lap will be enabled. So we're gonna see a drag race into this first corner, which FP manages to get right and will overtake the Williams. Not quite, because he has a medium tires, and FP goes through the inside. Williams tries to stay near him, and they will have a fight, a drag race also into the main straight. Wirth manages to stay in front of FP and does the fast lap of the session with Guimo on P3 and DRS enabled. We'll have a DRS train from the P1 to the P7. Guimo right now has to manage his tires and try to not succumb to the nervousness and the anxiety of being with 4 cars behind of him, with actually full DRS chasing him. And there we see how FP has the DRS open, trying to go through that Wirth. And he will try the overtake through the inside, and Wirth will brake late, but sadly FP takes the lead again. By the time Crazy Hudler managed to overtake B Plays, and B Plays is now in the sandwich of McLaren's between Crazy Hudler and Peach. Also, by the time Wirth has DRS and he's using all of his ERS, I don't think he will be able to overtake FP, or maybe I talk too early, because actually manages to overtake FP and gets in front of him with such clean overtake. He will defend now the inside. FP trying to go around the outside, and he can't get that P1 yet. He can't just get through. And right now B plays Crazy Hudler goes to overtake Guimo, and B plays is just right behind of him. Guimo is trying to fight for that podium. Guimo knows that he has to overtake Crazy Hudler. But then we see FP, who we go round the inside, trying to overtake Wirth, but Wirth takes the position back and actually goes into the DRS zone. We maybe will see an overtake from FP round the outside, and FP overtakes. Or maybe I talked too early, but no, he does overtake with clean. It was a clean and good overtake. And right now, what was said, we have a DRS train from the P3 to the P7, and Wirth has 6 seconds time penalty. Right now, Guimo would be on the podium, and B place has to manage and overtake him with only 5 laps to go. And if B play skips, he's gonna get out of the DRS zone. Because I think Guimo used, yeah, he's using DRS just to get B plays out of the DRS zone, making it so difficult for B plays now to try and catch Guimo. Anyways, Guimo gets closer and closer to Crazy Hodler because I think he want to fight for that P2. And we're gonna see a drag race between Crazy Hodler and Guimo. They're both using EOS. Now Guimo's too far back. He's not gonna be able to do nothing. And mates, we have 4 laps to go. 4 laps to go. So we'll see what happens. Oh! What happened to Vetho? He just crashed into the wall. He crashed into the wall in the chase of FP and loses many positions trying to overtake him. And now FP has to go. But Crazy Hodler will be on the DRS position chasing for FP and that P1. Let's see if he manages to overtake him. We will see Peach overtaking B-Plays, and B-Plays will try to regain his position. We'll see if that can happen. And let's see if actually Crazy Hodler can go near FP, because he's getting actually quite far. I think FP is using EOS. Yes, he was. So let's see. B plays had a DRS. And no, actually FP. Crazy Hodler 3-second time penalty. Right now, Guimo has the opportunity of sneaking into the P2 if he manages to stay 3 seconds behind of Crazy Hodler. But what my eyes are seeing, Crazy Hodler goes to 600 milliseconds right in the back of FP, but FP will try to get out of him. That hot side is actually getting B-Plays manages to overtake Peach, and Crazy Hodler will go near FP, and maybe we will see an overtake. And Crazy and FP moves to defend the inside. Crazy Hodler from the outside, and he manages to overtake FP. 2 laps to go of this Miami Grand Prix, and right now Crazy Hodler is leading the race and has to get out of that 1 second zone in order to get the DRS out from FP. And right now, if FP does any sort of mistake, this race goes for Crazy Hodler. And right now, FP has DRS and will overtake Crazy Hodler. But Crazy Hodler goes wheel to wheel. He doesn't want to give up. Peach manages to overtake B-Plays also. And Peach is actually getting very closer. Oh, Crazy Hotline into the wall! What happened? What happened? Right now, B-Plays, the pole sitter, can fight for a podium position. We'll see if he manages to catch Peach, where he's using all of his ERS in this main straight. DRS open for B-Plays. And right now, we're gonna start the last lap of this Miami Grand Prix. There goes FP, which overtakes double Kelvin. And right now, B-Plays, I don't know if this man actually kind of risky of overtaking Peach. I mean, even off track, he's on the podium right now. So, no worries. But maybe he wants to overtake him in the track only by a penalty. And Crazy Hotler dropped to P6. That's actually crazy. And Vertibot can do nothing else. He was actually in the same position as Crazy Hotler. Both of the contenders of this Grand Prix went into P2 and randomly crashed into a wall. I don't know why. But there we go, the main straight of the Miami Grand Prix. And we see FP, he did actually a very good performance, fast laps, good strategy from the Red Bull team. And there we see him turning to the left again. The last turn into the right, and FP wins the Miami Grand Prix in P1 and will be succeeded by Guillermo into P2 and P3 for B-Plays, as Peach had that 3-second penalty. P4 for Peach, P5 for Dijon. We see Crazy Hotler, which finishes into the boxes, and P7 for F1 Superstar. Vitaport will finish probably into P9 and crashes into the wall. What was this Williams driver doing? Anyways, nice race. And there we see FP and the two Red Bull drivers, P1, P2, but we also see Williams into P3, into the podium, our pole sitter, claiming the win. I think it's his third win in a row. This will change many things of the driver standings. So yeah, there we see the drivers celebrating, taking champagne bottles, and enjoying the well-deserved race. We had wets into the first part of the race. We had also dry. So it was actually kind of a nice race. So yeah, these were the final results. Obviously without FIA penalties. Maybe those will be seen later. And yeah, such a nice race, and I enjoyed it very much. Pretty well, pretty consistent. And yeah, we see Peach driver today. Maybe I don't know. FP actually did. I did it pretty well. So yeah, nice race for both of them. And yeah, nice race. Oh, sorry. I would just say thank you for watching the stream, and have a nice night. Hope you enjoyed this World Racing League race. And see you into the next race, which I don't know which track it is, but maybe we'll just see each other into the next race. Congrats to FP for that.